issue that we are addressing today is homelessness within veterans. This is a problem that has been swept under the rug for many years. Not many people understand or fully grasp the fact that a majority of the homeless population today are veterans who have served for our country and are back from deployment. A main cause of this is the lack of support networks that veterans have when they serve and are back home. Veterans are 50% more likely to become homeless because of this. Veterans also typically have physical or mental conditions or disabilities that can block them from creating a separate, sustainable source of income. Additionally, the training and occupations in the military are rarely transferable, giving veterans extra competition when looking for employment, and with the lack of support from our government, veterans are forced to make the decision to live on the streets as there are little to no other options.
Revolutionary War veterans were promised by Congress a half-pay pension for life for all wounded officers, soldiers, and sailors. Neither of their promises were ever fulfilled. In 1818 and 1832, acts of full remediation took place. The modern veteran administration system started in the 1930s due to the bonus army protests in 1932 during the Great Depression. It wasn't until the 20th century the pensions to Civil War veterans and their widows were paid. Today there are many more organizations such as HUD, VASH, and SSVF, the Veterans Administration System, which was the only support group in the 1930s.
This issue with veterans being homeless was first dealt with by the creation of Veterans Administration in 1930, but with war being dealt with at the time, many more programs were created. The VA has been put to good use since 1930, and it's still helping many veterans today, being able to prove to almost 70% of our countries. In the 1980s, this was rather difficult for veterans to find even low-paying jobs, making harder to make a living. Although these veterans were able to give us proper housing, they struggled to find their own housing stability, making it harder for them to return to their normal life.
23% of the homeless population are veterans. Of those 23%, 76% suffer from drug or alcohol abuse or mental health problems. The best solution for this problem is to continue programs that give these homeless veterans the opportunity to obtain rehabilitation, mental health care, and housing. The most known programs would include Veteran Affairs, HUD, and Chaplain. If these organizations were to work together along with the people of the community, that could eventually catch the attention of people of higher authority such as the mayor or the governor. Through unity of citizens and political help, we could then form pathways to end homelessness within veterans.